Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video here on Skullman TV. So we're gonna do things a little bit differently in today's unboxing video. Essentially we have another phone case for the Z Fold 6, and as we're adventuring through discovering which phone cases are the best, we've discovered a little company called Spugan. Not Spigen, not S-P-I-G-E-N, Spugan, S-P-U-G-A-N. I know that they are, that Spigen's usually like misspelled, but don't worry, that is not a misspelling. That is the name of the company that I bought this phone case from. My theory, it's probably an off-brand company of Spigen. No telling, but we didn't see any reviews on this, so I am going to be the first to tell you how we think this case looks and feels. So we're both about to be surprised, and I'm going to give y'all updates through the comment section on how it has lasted, or updates on how it has lasted in the upcoming videos. We'll probably make a separate video, probably months or years, months to a year down the road, to tell y'all how the case is holding up and if it is definitely worth to buy. But we're going to tell you whether it's worth to buy today as we review that product. So let's go ahead and skip on over to us unboxing that product. All right, so here is the Spugan shockproof case. It is, what does this say? Z Fold 6 black, made in China. Okay, so nothing about what the case actually is, or a number on it, just a probably part number or something on the back. But there is the shockproof case. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to unbox it real quick. So give me 1 second to do that. So let's see. Let's get this thing out. So there's our Spugan shockproof case. Let's get all that out. And there is the beauty right there. Oh my goodness. And as we can see, it's a bit thick. Oh, it's a lot less flimsy from what I initially thought. There's a lot of things about it coming cracked, stuff like that, and it has not. So that's great. And as you can see, it does have the see-through back, which is absolutely amazing. So installation accessory kits comes with a nice fancy accessory kit for the installation. It's a lot better than what I initially thought it was going to be. So let me get that on frame, that installation accessory kit. Let's rip through that. And here we have, obviously, everything to install it with. Cushions, sticker, the alcohol pads, guide stickers, and everything. Which usually I don't really end up having to use the guide stickers. But let's go ahead and get this joker on here with this privacy screen. And let's see what it looks like and how it goes. So we're going to do a quick cut, and I'm going to show y'all, actually, the case I already have, which was the TimeMate case, which held up very nice, I will say. But the only problem is the TimeMate case does not have the what is it? The doggone stand that opens, which you see me trying to open this stand, and it is not wanting to do right. I do not know how to open that. Okay, there we go. Oh boy, that is a clicky boy. As you can see, we have a hidden kickstand, and a spot for our S pin right there, which we're going to go ahead and put the S pin in probably real quick. See how that holds up, and let's see how the S pin feel is. Let's go ahead and get our S pin in here. So we're gonna go ahead and just kind of click that bad boy up in there. And it slides in nicely and comes out. Oh, wow. It is so just... Okay, yeah. So it's hard to open, and then that kickstand, and then it is hard to get the S Pen out. It really grips it. So I like that. I like that a lot because that's what you're looking for in this. So let's go ahead and get it installed, and we'll show you what the other one looks like, and I will kind of explain everything while this is on here, on my phone, and explain how well it works. You can also see my previous case in the screen. So we're going to get the old screen off, take it off, get the screen on, and I'll tell you my thoughts and opinions on it with the screen on, but and with the case on. But all in all, it looks very good. So give me one sec. So here is initially my original case that I had. Ooh, I don't like that. It's got a bubble in it already. Okay, I have a little skim I'm trying to get out of the screen protector, but essentially there's my old case. One thing I didn't like about the old case was, the problem is I've had this case twice, and one, this is obstructed a little bit by this, and two, this hinge kind of loosens and lets your S Pen go free, go flying. I don't like that at all. Now with this, as you can see, I'm putting my MagSafe on there. It works perfectly. It's not obstructed in any kind of way, shape, or form. Yes, I am going to get this little bit out of here. That is my fault for this little screen, for the screen protector. Now I will say it is way different. A lot of things different. A lot of things are built better with this Spugan case, and I'm going to leave links down below for it, but this is amazing. The Spugan case is amazing right here. I love it. Excuse my dirty hands. Been at work. But the Spugan case is crazy how the difference between this and that. And this is very sturdy. I mean, if you want to get a Time 8, go ahead. It's very sturdy too. But this one 10 times sturdier, and to top everything off, it is see-through. It does have the see-through back. Another thing it has is it does have it only comes, this case that I got, the Spugan case, only comes in a privacy screen version, which I do not like that. That's one con, and it has that bubble lens thing where, which hopefully this bubble lens is a little bit better and won't allow dirt to come up under there. That's one of my hopes, is that that doesn't happen. And I'm hoping that it doesn't get more dirt under it when I release this. So I do, you know, that's just one con that I cannot stand. That's one con I cannot stand, is the little bubble thing, because they tend to get dirt going under the lens of the front camera and then going right into the screen. It doesn't look like it's made in the way that it would do that, but it might. So that's one con for me on that. But everything else is structurally sound. Looks like it's a very durable case. A lot of people I know were complaining about this style hinge protector, but the hinge, all in all, it is very, very sturdy. The hinge protector is very sturdy. That kickstand is very sturdy. I just released it. Went great, and getting that, it's a little bit stiff, okay? Getting that, it looks like it's a little pinch release kind of, and then releasing that S Pen. That S Pen is super secured, and I love that about it. So all in all, I'd say, so far, yeah, it's a go grab. Just be wary of some of the cons that are out there on this case. Got the screen perfect now. So you guys, screen's intact, everything's perfect now. Got the little dust away and had no issues. Honestly, this was one of the easiest installations on a phone case I've ever done. So yeah, so far I'd say go grab yours today. I'm gonna come up with a few updates as the months go on, or maybe a year goes on, and let y'all know if my review is still just as good about the Spugan case. Alright, you guys, so as we're on our way back, I think I'm going to take this opportunity to talk to you guys about how I feel about the phone case and how it actually feels in our hands. So this Spugan phone case feels really, really good. So some things that I enjoy about it is in the hand feel, it feels very grippy. It does not feel like it is gonna fall out of my hands. It's not very slippery. The look and design of it is absolutely amazing. It makes that silver, it makes the phone pop with that clear case. The MagSafe is absolutely phenomenal. I'm actually gripping just the MagSafe by itself right now, right? So I am gripping the MagSafe by itself right now, kind of shaking the phone, and it still is not falling out. It feels absolutely amazing in the hand. The S Pen, I've talked on that. I mean, it's super stiff, super durable. The hinge actually feels durable. Any other phone case I saw online was like $80, $90 for a Z Fold 6. So if you're looking for a Z Fold 6 case and you're looking for it to be on the more affordable side and actually have that sturdiness that protects your phone, this is the case, definitely. Especially if you're not looking for like a waterproof case and all that other junk. You just want a simple phone case that is MagSafe and is able to hold your S Pen and neat. This one has literally the most features for the Z Fold 6. This is the most featured packed case that I've ever had for the Z Fold 6. And I'm not gonna lie, them Time Mate cases, they lasted a pretty doggone long time. But the first time it broke was my son dropped my phone, or threw my phone, I should say, and it broke it. Another time was it broke on its own. It just stopped. It just stopped being able to hold my S Pen. Hence why I was looking for something with a protected hinge that keeps the S Pen inside of it instead of the S Pen able to slide out and stuff like that. I am just, it's happened twice, and the only real reason why I honestly got rid of Time Mate the first time was because the S Pen was not gripping anymore because of a small crack near the holder of the S Pen, and somehow I got a small crack on where the S Pen stays secure in its socket or spot. Anyways, yeah, it was very, how do I say, very weird, because I couldn't find a crack. And then I looked inside and I was like, oh, spot's missing off where it holds the S Pen. That explains so much. So just because a small little spot was missing, it stopped holding the S Pen, and that was absolutely garbage. So we wanted to just go ahead and move on, get us another case, and so we did, and we moved on to the Spugan case. Like I said, I am going to tell y'all more of my thoughts and opinions on it as the days go on, as the months, years, whatever go on, and give y'all updates on the phone case, how it feels. I will say one of the things that I love about this so far right now is I don't have to hold an S Pen in place or anything and worry about the S Pen falling out. The S Pen isn't even there. The S Pen is inside. So even if my S Pen goes missing for whatever reason, I don't have to worry about it, because my S Pen, the hinge is still just a plain hinge protector, like a normal phone case without the S Pen. And I have a little spot where I just sit here and easily, well, not easily, but just grab it and kind of pull on it a little bit. I'm pulling the right side, right? Yeah, pull it down with your fingernail and just boom, there's my S Pen. Ease of access. I don't have to worry about it falling out and stuff and not being secured. And I don't really have to worry about the S Pen getting busted up and scruffed up because of drops and falls and stuff like that. So, with that being said, the Spugan case, so far, absolutely amazing, you guys. So one other thing I feel like I need to talk about is there's this little protective, you can't see it right down here, but the buttons are stiff for the volume up and down. And there's a little protective spot where it's elevated, where your fingerprint scanner would go, or your lock screen, your lock button would go. I like that a lot because not only does it ensure the sturdiness and protection of those buttons, but has even more protection for the phone coverage and screen and phone itself. It also has a nice little bezeled lip right here that y'all can't see, that allows for protection of the screen. And to this screen, there's also very nice protection right up here along the sides and the middle, the bottom, for the inner screen as well. So you don't really have to worry about dropping it with the screen open. And everything is fully secured and protected with this phone case. So far, a lot of pros, a lot of ups. I know I said it before, but so far a lot of ups. We're gonna end it off here, and we're gonna touch base once again later on down the road to give more details on it, whether it's still holding up or we're getting another phone case. So keep it lit, keep it hype, keep it real, keep on doing what you love, you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.